Good morning everybody, it's Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's doing alright today as always. We're back with another instalment of Bitesize Leeds, people. You know how it goes, all the latest goings on in the wonderful world of Leeds United Football Club, transfer news, news about Leeds in general. It all goes down on Bitesize Leeds. We've got a few transfer news to go through this morning, but just before I do, smash that like button, please subscribe, share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and let's get right into it. So then guys, first up, let's just dive straight into the Raphinha situation. He's getting frustrated, isn't he? Let's be honest. Barcelona just can't afford him. You know, they're offering stupid fees like 35 million euros, 45 million euros, which is absolutely nothing compared to what he's actually worth. I did touch upon a bit ago on Bitesize Leeds that Arsenal were interested, and I kind of laughed it off. I thought, there's no way in hell that Raf chooses to go to Arsenal when, one, they're not in the Champions League. He wants Champions League football. Two, it's Arteta. You know, he's a fairly new coach. He's finished, what, 8th twice and 5th with Arsenal. It's not somewhere where I think Raphinha deserves to be playing at. I'm not saying that a move to Arsenal would be bad for him. I just think he's a bit better than them. And that's no disrespect towards Arsenal. I don't mind Arsenal, in all fairness. I just think Raphinha deserves to be playing at a slightly higher level. However, I think the frustrations that are coming with this Barcelona deal are just getting to him a little bit. He definitely wants a move, which is fair enough. You know, he's helped us stay in the Premier League. He has given us 2 amazing seasons. He's probably the best player that I've ever seen live play for Leeds United. Unbelievable footballer, and he deserves everything that he gets in a good way. But, you know, if Barcelona can't afford him, I've always said whoever he goes to, whoever buys him, as long as they meet our valuation, and it's a decent valuation as well, which I think personally should be no less than £55 million, then when I say I would happily see him go, obviously I want him to stay. But in terms of the business side of things, in terms of us getting a good fee to reinvest that money, then yeah, I would be more than happy with him going to Arsenal if they paid the 55 million. Apparently Spurs were interested as well, but it does seem like if it's a team that's not Barca that he's going to go to, it does seem like Arsenal are the front runners at the minute. Apparently they're prepared to table a bid of £50 million, which is a good starting bid, if I'm honest with you. It wouldn't surprise me if Leeds accepted that, but I'd be wanting at least another 5 million on top of that. Apparently, I've seen others that they're going to make an initial bid, then an extra 15 in add-ons or something like that. Don't want any of that rubbish. Just pay the fee up front. It's as simple as that. As I said, I did laugh the Arsenal links off a few weeks back, but it just shows you when it goes and gets tough, and when it comes down to it, Raf's got to make a decision. Is he going to choose to go to Arsenal? Is he going to stay at Leeds United, let his transfer fee go down for another season so that Barcelona can afford him either after the World Cup or next summer? Who knows? Keep your eyes peeled, guys, because this one is definitely not over yet. I can see another twist in that tale. I can see Barcelona just being able to afford him and him going there. I can see Arsenal tabling a bid and him going there as well. But I can also see a scenario where he stays at Leeds and just runs down his contract. So there's definitely a lot of different avenues that him and Deco, him and Leeds could approach this. So as I said, keep your eyes peeled, guys. Moving on to a player that's been linked with Leeds United before, and apparently he could be the replacement for Raphinha if and when he goes, and that is Noah Lang from Club Brugge, who fans are kind of split on this one, you know, based on comments that he's made in the press about religious issues and things like that, which I'm not here to, you know, speak about any of that. In terms of his abilities on the pitch, I do think that if anyone is going to come in to replace Raphinha, then it should be Noah Lang. Technically gifted player, young as well, he's got bags of potential, Champions League experience playing for Club Bruges. The only thing that I think could let Leeds United down in this is that the other clubs that are in for him are AC Milan and West Ham. Both clubs can offer European football. I think West Ham are in the Europa Conference, and AC Milan are the Serie A champions, so they'll be able to offer him Champions League football. Out of the three, I can see him more than likely going to AC Milan. I don't think Leeds United will be able to lure him to Ellen Road. I know it's the Premier League, but it's different to the Marc Roca situation. He came from Bayern Munich, where he isn't really playing that much. At Club Bruges, he is playing, and I think if he went to AC Milan, they would play him as well. I think West Ham would as well, in all fairness, but if he was going to go to any English team, it'd probably be West Ham, just for the Europa Conference League factor. But I think AC Milan will be able to wrap that deal up pretty sharpish, if I'm honest with you. Don't get me wrong, I would love Noah Lang. If Leeds could sign one player this summer, it would be Noah Lang for me. Really, really, really good footballer, but I just cannot see it happening, unfortunately. But you never know. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. You never know. Next up then, Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams, a player that I've spoken about previously, currently at RB Leipzig, American central defensive midfielder. Obviously, it does look like Calvin Phillips is heading for the exit. I think that's only a matter of time, if I'm honest with you, with the City bid apparently already being made, so they'll be having direct talks with Leeds at the minute. It was funny, actually, I saw on Instagram that Calvin Phillips was at Cooper's wedding in Ibiza, and I was just thinking, obviously I know that like it won't mean that he's staying at Leeds, but you just see photos of him with Coops and you just think, come on Cal, just stay. But I've accepted the fact that he's going now, guys. I really have. I think Tyler Adams will be our next signing. I'm just going to put it out there. Could be wrong, but if there's any player that I can see Leeds signing, either next or at least at some point in this window, then it's definitely going to be Tyler Adams. Whether that's a good signing or not will remain to be seen. Obviously, RB Leipzig are saying that they are selling him in this window, and Leeds United seem to be the only team that Fabrizio Romano has said are interested. So I think whether he can replace Phillips on the pitch, off the pitch, in the dressing room, however you want to look at it, is he going to be a good replacement for Calvin? Can he come in and do Calvin's role? I think Tyler Adams will probably be better suited to the Jesse Marsch system than Calvin Phillips. I will say that. But in terms of his passing ability, his technical ability, I don't think he is a better player than Calvin. But Marc Roca and Tyler Adams could be a fairly decent partnership. It could have really, really good balance in the midfield area. I do think if we sign Tyler Adams that we need to bring another one in as well. I think, obviously, there's Adam Forshaw, who, whether you like it or not, is going to be an option, at least, in that area. So you're probably looking at Forshaw, Marc Roca, potentially Tyler Adams, and then another one for me. I'd like 4 options in that area. I think we need another attacking midfielder as well, because I think Rodrigo can play that role. Harrison can probably do the role, and Dan James can as well, I would have thought. We've got Brendan Aronson, I think one more and we'll be okay, and another striker and a backup goalkeeper as well. But another position that I think Leeds need to strengthen in, and I know I touched this over the weekend. Phil Hay did say that Leeds United are not wanting a left back, which I think is absolute, it's just lunacy. Like, why would we not want another left back? Leif Davis looks like he's been touted by other teams. He's going out of the door, which just leaves Junior Firpo, which for me, I'm sorry, guys, but that's just not good enough. It's just not good enough at all. You know, what's the plan? Is it Hjelde at left back? Is it Pascal Struijk at left back? Who, for me, and I've seen a lot of people say this and I completely agree, he is the best centre-back at the club, in my opinion, is Pascal. But you'll be asking him to play at left back. Dallas, when he's fit, left back. You know, Dallas isn't going to be fit until probably November, December. Then he's got to get back to full fitness, so you're probably looking at January, February. He's going to be missing a huge chunk of this season. A left back that Leeds should go and get. He's there, waiting to be taken. No other team has been linked with him. It would probably be the easiest deal in the world to make. Apparently he lives fairly local. Charlie Taylor. Yes, he's an ex-player. Yes, apparently he left on bad terms and he refused to play, but that could have just been Monk saying it at the time. We don't know the full ins and outs. Yes, we've given him a bit of stick when he's played at Ellen Road, but he's a Leeds fan, he's a Leeds lad, he came up through the ranks. He lives fairly local. You could probably get him for between 8 and 10 million, which would be a bargain. Charlie Taylor is a proven, good quality left back in the Premier League. He likes to bomb forward, he's defensively solid. He would provide that overlapping run. And I think fullbacks will be a huge part of our system this season. Go out and get Charlie Taylor. Please just go out and get him. He's waiting, he's there waiting to be bought. Please Leeds, please Victor Orta. Give your head a wobble and go and get Charlie Taylor. And I just want to end this video very briefly on the news that Marcelo Bielsa looks set to have a new job, or is about to get appointed as the Athletic Bilbao manager. He has managed them previously a few years back. He did famously beat Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United side in the Europa League. And it's really good to see that Bielsa will be getting back into work. I've already heard that he's watched like 90 Bilbao games from the first team and academy players, which sounds just like him. So yeah, I wish him all the best. What that man did to our football club, to my football club, the football club that we all love, that will never be forgotten. And I wish him nothing but the best at Bilbao. Apparently they're playing against Newcastle in a friendly at St James's Park. I saw people saying, anyone fancy a trip up to the Toon? But yeah, really happy for him, and I hope he really does well there. So that brings us to the end of this morning's instalment, guys. Really hope that you've all enjoyed it. Smash a like on the video. Please subscribe if you're brand new. Share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next instalment. Cheers.